Thank you for joining us for this conversation about the ESPLOST referendum for the Oconee County Schools. My name is Debra Harden, and I am proud to represent the school district for this discussion. I'm joined by Oconee County High's Bayla Johnson and North Oconee High's Kelvin Millington. Bayla and Kelvin are on the Superintendent's Advisory Committee and are great event ambassadors for their schools. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you, Dr. Harden, for your leadership in this area. Dr. Harden, just to get us started, what is ESPLOST?
ESPLOST stands for Education's Special Purpose Local Option Sales Tax, and it is a 1 penny tax for when we shop. And we, I just drew a blank. Yeah, okay. Two things. It pays for things like renovations, school buildings, transportation, um, computers, and many things according to operations, but not salaries.
So, will this be a new tax?
No, it is the same tax that we have been paying on items that we buy in Oconee County since 1998. And it has helped support the schools and many of the buildings that we have. And that's all.
Perfect. Why should Oconee County citizens support the continuation of ESPLOST?
Oconee County has always supported our schools, and this is a 1 cent sales tax that by renewing it, we will be able to continue to have our schools and provide for students with technology. We are having it early because in winter 2025, the current SPLOST will end. And we would like to be able to continue collecting and begin our new projects for the students.
Is the penny sales tax limited to Oconee County citizens only?
No, anyone visiting or shopping who shop in Oconee County will be able to generate taxes that will help our schools.
Aren't most of the Oconee County schools relatively new?
That is so surprising, even to me. No, the average age of our schools are 31 years. Colum Ferry is the oldest. It was built in 1956. And Dove Creek Middle is the newest, and it opened in 2023. So, Kelvin, even the new high school, North Oconee High School, is 21 years old.
Wow, I didn't even know that. So, what has ESPLOST really done recently?
Recently, we have been with the current ESPLOST, we were able to build Dove Creek Elementary and Middle School. Okay. We did renovations at Oconee Primary and Rocky Branch. We provided Chromebooks for one-to-one for every student. We have transportation upgrades, including air-conditioned buses. And we've had to do quite a bit of heating and air conditioning replacements. And but we've done some athletic improvements as well. And the final project was the instructional support center.
Yes, ma'am.
We built that.
Since no new schools will be built, what are the most pressing needs within the system?
Well, there are actually three groups. We've had a long tradition of support from our community for schools, and we are deeply grateful. But because of that support, we feel like our schools are able to contribute to the quality of life. But as I mentioned, many of our schools are in need of attention. And the first group would be facility maintenance. We have several water intrusion problems, and I think you know about that,
Yes,
Kelvin. And some of our buildings, the HVAC, air conditioning and heating, is as old as the building. So we need to do some replacements. And with 35 acres of roofs in the system, we need some replacement on some of our buildings. Now, Bayla, your school will have a new roof if ESPLOST passes, and I know your brother will be happy that it
Yes,
will
ma'am.
be a blue roof and not a red roof. The second area is co-curricular and athletic facilities. Not only are our fields used by our students, but the community through Parks and Recreation also uses the fields. And it's important that these areas remain safe and reliable.
Yes, ma'am.
Transportation is another area, and of course, the buildings need to uh, the buses, I'm sorry, need to be reliable at all times, and we replace them after 20 years. So, and then technology, we've talked about the one-on-one, but the technology not only purchases Chromebooks for students, but desktops, printers, and we own some network infrastructure, so we have to keep that upgraded.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what benefits are there to the community and our students?
Well, our students benefit first, but our community also benefits by being able to use our practice fields. Bayla, the advisory committee suggested that there needed to be more parking here
Yes,
at
ma'am.
Oconee County High School. And so we were able to do that this summer with SPLOST funds. The community is benefited by having safe and secure facilities. And the main thing is that we're well maintained and kept up to date.
Yes, ma'am. So when will the public vote?
The public will vote. Early voting will be from October 14th through October 31st, and the general election will be on November 4th.
So, Dr. Harden, I have a sibling at Rocky Branch, and how would he benefit with the ESPLOST? It sounds like ESPLOST is kind of like 4, 5, 6 years down the road. How will that benefit my little brother?
It will benefit your little brother because all the co-curricular areas at every school every elementary school will be completed. Not only will security be state of the art, but he'll be able to just enjoy the benefits in middle school and high school. So the things that we're planning, as an example, at North Oconee are going to be the things he will be able to benefit from.
Okay.
Any last thoughts, Dr. Harden?
Please vote. I cannot tell you how to vote, but I will tell you that I plan to vote yes. So Bayla and Kelvin, thank you again for being part of this conversation. Oconee County, we appreciate you watching and hope that you will vote either during advance voting or during the general election.